Hi Student Success, this is your week 1 assignment video. So if you have not already done so, under the Start Here area, there is a welcome video that's going to walk you through the navigation of the course in general, just so you are familiar with where to find everything and the basic setup. Underneath there, I will direct your attention to the syllabus because that is going to come in handy for your required syllabus quiz that you'll need to take here to access week 1 assignments. So I would recommend downloading it to your device, printing it out, having it open in the tab next door or next to this tab, whatever works best for you. And then when you scroll down, you will see your textbook and syllabus quiz area. So you do need to take this required syllabus quiz. It's going to allow you access to week 1, and it's an easy 10 points because you do need to get 100% on it. So if you don't, you'll just end up retaking it. So make sure that you get that completed before you're able to get into week 1 work. All right, so you're going to see your 2 week 1 folders. The week 1 video folder is going to contain the video I'm recording right now, and it has the chapter 1 lecture video. So it's going to have the basis of the content for the chapter and the assignments that they are connected to. So you are welcome to use that, or when you get into the week 1 folder, the materials folder, there is the link to the textbook, there's slides. You can certainly use those materials as well, whatever is going to help you best understand the content. Also in this area is the Title IX slideshow. I'm going to recommend that you open that up and download it so that it is kind of, I have it right there in the next tab, because you can use this for the assignment that is coming up called the Title IX assignment. And then you have some links here, the online learning links. It takes you to certain pages, frequently asked questions, pages on the degree site. So again, just kind of resources that you could use as needed. And then the handshake information, I'm going to reference this again here before I talk about the assignment, but this is where you're going to get a lot of information about Handshake, career services in general. All right, so let's go ahead and click on assignments. So you do have 3 assignments this week. I always like to say, to get a quick snapshot, if you just click on week 1, it will show you right here exactly what you're doing. So you have a chapter 1 discussion. So you have to post your original response by Wednesday for your weekly attendance. And you're going to respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. So please make sure that you listen to the prompt or read the prompt and post your original response by Wednesday. That's how you get your week 1 first week attendance. If you happen to miss your Wednesday deadline, please don't just forget about it or shrug it off. Still post, and you can still get late attendance points. And then you need to respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. And then these 2 assignments right here are also due Sunday, Title IX and the Handshake assignment. So I'm going to scroll back down to where it says assignments, and I'm going to click on chapter 1. I'm going to go ahead and click on go to discussion, and it's going to show me my prompt. So here's the prompt here, part 1, part 2. And I know it looks kind of lengthy, but you're not having to work with all of this material. What I mean by that, if you look here, it says, a reminder again that you need to post by Wednesday for your attendance and respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. There are 2 parts. Part 1, pretty straightforward and simple. Introduce yourself. Tell us, who you are, what is your major, is this your first semester, so on, just like a sentence or 2. Real quick introduction, just to let us know who is in the class with us. And then part 2 is kind of the meat of the prompt. So it says select 4 of the 9 topics. That's why you're not working with every single thing right here. There are 9 topics. You're going to pick 4 of them. So if you look through, maybe you just happen to like the first 4 or whatever kind of strikes your attention. For ease sake, I'm just going to say I'm going to work with these first 4. So I could definitely just copy those prompts. When I'm ready to type, I'm going to click on the name of the forum, and it's going to repopulate the prompt here. I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to hit start a new thread. And then I already copied that, so I'm just going to paste it right in here. My subject could just be like week 1 discussion or whatever I want to name it. Now, Again, you can pick whatever 4 of these 9 you wish, but essentially what you're doing is kind of filling in those blanks. So if I wanted to talk about attitude, my most negative attitude toward college is maybe I'm just like going to physical classes. Here's what I'll do to be more positive. Look at it as a learning opportunity or a way to advance my career, whatever it might be. So even though you're picking 4 topics, you are kind of responding to 8 things because 2 within each topic. And again, it does not matter which 4 you pick. You can pick any 4 that stand out to you that you want to focus or talk about. Right? So that is your original response, is you need to tell the class a little bit about yourself. So 1 or 2 sentences, and then pick 4 of those 9 topics and fill in the blanks essentially. Whenever you're ready, you simply just hit post. And then when you are done posting your original response, or you visit it the next day, you come back in and you will see a list of threads. You can only see them after you post your original response. You'll see a list of threads and you just click on someone's name, you read the response and hit reply, and your response is going to be a sentence or 2, comparing, contrasting, asking questions, building off of, interacting with their response somehow. Not just, I agree, good job, a little bit more meaningful response. So that is your chapter 1 discussion. So please make sure that you post by Wednesday, respond to 2 classmates by Sunday. The next assignment you have is the Title IX training. This is an automatically graded assignment by Brightspace, which means that I do not see your work until I go into the gradebook and see that a score has been recorded. So for this, you just simply go through and it's going to talk to you. And essentially, you're going to get to these questions. And that's why I said you can have this PowerPoint up in a tab nearby so you can go and reference it and help you answer these questions. So that's your Title IX assignment. And you can see that the due dates are right there. So that is due by Sunday as well. And just make sure that it gets recorded. Go into your grade area up here and just make sure that you did submit that last slide and Brightspace has recorded it. There might be a little lag time, so it might not show immediately, but I will go back, later in the day and double check that it did in fact go through. All right, and the last assignment is this handshake job assignment. So I will say that this is brand new. This was not even an assignment in the summer, so it's a brand new assignment to this fall semester. So I will learn right along with you to see how it goes. But this is why I said you can reference right up here on the materials folder all this handshake information. There's a career services overview video that's going to talk about, you probably guess, career services and what they do here. This is going to walk you through how to create your handshake profile. Step-by-step guide here really walks you through. Career services really did like a nice job of laying it all out, and then even a video of how to register and navigate Handshake. So please reference these to help you with the assignment as needed. All you're going to do for Handshake is you're going to first create an account. So if you haven't already done that, by this point, I would go ahead and pause the video and create your Handshake account. Again, how to do that is all up here. It walks you through step by step, and Handshake is something that you're going to use for your workshop assignment. If you remember in my welcome video, I do talk about this, let's go up here, student services assignment. It's where you have to attend a workshop before the end of the semester, online or face-to-face, and you do that through registering for Handshake and registering for the workshop. So Handshake will come in handy later as well, not to mention as a nice tool the college uses for job search and things like that. So register for Handshake, then you're going to do one of 2 things. Option 1, you're going to, everyone is going to find a job posting. So it's like you're going to find a job search, and it could be part-time, internship, full-time, anything that aligns with your career goals. And I know some of you might not be 100% decided on your career. That's okay. Anything that kind of just sounds like you'd be interested in it. Once you find the job posting, you're going to do one of the 2 things. You can copy and paste the link that you found on Handshake. So, and when you do this, copy and paste it, log out of Handshake, and then click on the link and make sure it still takes you to that job posting, just so that when I click on the link, I'm like, oh, I can see the posting very clearly. Or option 2, use some kind of snipping tool, take a screenshot of the job posting, then you can upload that. So if you do option 2, upload a screenshot, you would just simply open up a Word document, and I'm just going to put this here. Once you have it ready, you will save it. Whenever you are ready to submit it, I'm going to go ahead and get into student view so I can show you a little bit more through. I'm going to go ahead and get into here. Once you have your document ready to go, you can go down here and add a file. So I would just find where it was, open it, and hit add. And you can see that it got included right there. The other option is that link. So if I copied and pasted a link, I can simply just paste it in this comment area. So that's how you would submit it. If you have a screenshot, you would upload the file. If you have a link, you would just put it in the comment area. So those are your two options for that handshake assignment. So again, I really encourage you to spend some time in this material folder with the handshake information so you're comfortable logging in and creating that account in Handshake. And then that way you can get to the assignment and choose one of those two options to either share the link or upload a screenshot and submit it through either the file Dropbox here or the comment area. If you have questions on that, please feel free to reach out. So as a quick recap for this week, you are completing your original post for your Chapter 1 discussion by Wednesday for week 1 attendance, respond to 2 classmates by Sunday, complete the Title IX training quiz by Sunday, and the handshake job assignment by Sunday as well. Again, if you need anything, please email, call my extension, message right through here, and have a great week.